Hi everyone, in this quick video we're going to have a look at how we can process a raw image directly by using the camera. And this is on a Panasonic LUMIX S9 camera, but this is also applicable to other compatible models. So first, let's just take a photo, and to speed things up I already prepared my camera so it takes a raw image. It's going to do that, have my image, and then all I need to do is set the camera to playback mode by using the playback button. That's my image, and I can see there's usually an indicator on the screen that tells you whether the photo is JPEG or RAW. And as you can see here, hopefully you can see here, it says RAW. Next, whilst in playback mode, again, we know we're in playback mode because we have the little play icon. We just go into the menu. And because this is an image that we already took, we're also going to the playback settings instead of the rest of the settings. So it's usually this green icon. And on the first page, we actually have the third option called Process Image. And as you can see, the first is already selected. Again, being sneaky and trying to do this a little bit quicker, is raw processing. We're going to select that. And you can actually navigate even to a different image. But again, I need to make sure that I'm on a raw image. So again, check here, we have an indicator that says raw. So we're just going to set that. So that's the image that we'd like to process. And we can just save it without changing anything by selecting Begin Processing, or usually what you want to do is maybe make a few tweaks directly on the camera. So for example, maybe I want to switch the white balance a bit, so I'm just going to switch that to a specific value. So I want to make the image a little bit colder, so I'll take the white balance to 3200. Again, I'm just exaggerating so you can see the effect a little bit easier. There we go, made it blue. All right, once we're done with that, we can set it, and then we can move on to the next setting. And again, just to save some time, I'm going to skip all of these other options, but you can see we have the highlights, the shadows, saturation in the image, the hue, grain. We can also apply noise reduction or apply our own LUTs. Currently we don't have any of that available for LUTs. So we can also start the processing, but before I do that, I'm going to show this more settings option, because here, in case you maybe made a mistake, and let's say my white balance was not that accurate and not the one that I wanted, I can always revert to the original by selecting this option. At the same time, I can change the color space between sRGB and Adobe RGB for better compatibility with Lightroom and Photoshop, or I can even resize the image, which is quite handy if you're posting to social media or other sites that don't support the highest resolution available by the camera. So now I'm just going to go and select RAW to JPEG processing. It's going to ask us if we want to save as a new picture, and as you can see here, you also have a little bit of a preview between before and after. You can see my edit is not that great, but we're going to just save it for now. There we go. And now if we look around, we're going to see that's our RAW, and that's our edited fine JPEG image. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.